Chapter 5, Lesson 1, Integers and Graphing. You will be able to use integers to represent real-world situations. Positive whole numbers, their opposites, and zero are called integers. To represent data that are less than a zero, you can use the negative integers. A negative integer is written with a minus sign, or a negative sign. Data that are greater than zero are represented by positive integers. You can represent positive integers with a plus sign, but it is not required. We are to assume that any number that has no sign in front of it is positive. Zero is neither negative or positive. It is neutral. So on a number line, we have 0, to the right are positive numbers, and to the left are negative numbers. And these are all integers. Opposite numbers that are the same distance from 0 in opposite directions, these are called opposite numbers. Okay, so -2 is the same distance away from 0 as +2. Okay. Write an integer for each situation. Explain the meaning of 0 in each situation. A 10-yard loss. You're losing 10 yards, so it would be a -10. Now 0 in this situation, if I were to have the number 0 yards lost, would represent no yards gained or lost. Letter B, 4 inches of rain above normal. Above normal would be +4, or simply 4. And 0 inches of rain would represent 0 inches gained or lost. Or in other words, you could also say 0 represents normal. And this would be normal amount of rain. So either or would be fine. Letter C, a $48 deposit into a savings account. That would represent a +48. 0 money deposited would represent no money gained or lost. A 10 degrees below 0 would be -10. 0 would represent no degrees gained or lost. And again here, you could also say it represents 0 degrees. Letter D, a gain of $2 a share would be +2. $0 would mean no money gained or lost. A loss of 2 hours would be -2. 0 would represent no hours gained or lost. Graphing integers. Integers and sets of integers can be graphed on a horizontal or vertical number line. To graph a point on the number line, draw a point on the number line at its location. A set of integers is written using braces such as 2, -9, 0. Graph the following integers on the number line. All you are doing are finding that number on the number line and placing a point. So -2 is right there. +4 is there. I have 0, +2, and -3. Make sure you plot all of them. Letter D, I have -3, 0, -2, and 4. Letter E, -8, -6, -9, and 0. Letter F, -3, +2, and -1. Move that over a little. Letter G. Elena and her dad played golf on 4 different days. The data set, -1, +1, -3, and +2, show Elena's scores in relation to par. Graph the scores, explain the meaning of 0 in this situation. So -1, +1, -3, and +2. Now 0 in this situation, we are talking about golf. And this is a word problem, so we have to give 0 more than a meaning more than just 0 gained or lost. In this specific example, because we are talking about golf, 0 represents par.